So as we continue tonight's debate, I'd like to begin with something that the member of government said. That he said that he thought it was the duty for every U.S. citizen to educate himself on voting, and that if the person doesn't quite educate themselves and go out and vote, it's like as if they don't care about their country. And that almost sounds as if he's accusing them of almost being treasonous. That might be a stretch, but nevertheless, he's saying that if you don't educate yourself and don't vote, you don't care about your country anymore. But what if your choice not to vote, or possibly not to even educate yourself about the election, was your choice? That maybe you knew that you didn't have a say, and you knew that if you educated yourself on your vote, you wouldn't make a difference, or possibly that this election almost has nothing that won't affect you. You might have circumstances that would cause your vote to either not matter to overall, or not in a sense pertain to you. And it's almost accusing them, since they might have the reasons to not go out and vote, whether they don't have a chance to go out and vote, or they're leaving or something. They don't need to. Just because they're not voting doesn't mean they don't care. They have an opinion in not voting. And as also was said, they have a choice in who they can vote for, but they have the choice in whether or not they should even vote. Forcing them to vote doesn't solve anything. And they can almost have their own vote for themselves, whether or not they feel that they need to vote, whether they should vote. Not everyone has the duty to educate themselves and go out and vote. Some people might not be capable of it, some people just might not want to. And we can't force them into doing something they don't want to. The overall opinion of the voters so far has been, the overall opinion over the not to vote for most people, as we've noticed, has been about 50 to 60% of people. And being as that's not changed, over the years we've had numerous pushes, and there's been numerous campaigns of groups to get people to go out and vote. Each year we find a new organization that's saying, go out, learn about the candidates for some odd election, and go out there and vote. But throughout the years, it hasn't really affected much. The amount of voters has been staying about the same. Just because we want people to vote doesn't mean they will. And so it shows that if people want to vote, they will. But if they find it unnecessary, or there's no reason to, they won't. We can't force upon them to vote. It's left to be their choice. As part of being a democracy, we can't and shouldn't and don't want to change what we tell people to do. We're not going to force them. We're not going to say yes, you must or you shouldn't. It's your choice whether you should or vote or not. And if they desire not to, it's all up to them. Thank you.